Hi, good morning. Hi, everybody. This is Tina Starr, and I wanted to talk to you today and share with you a little bit about Josiah. Josiah is an amazing, wonderful, loving, sweet, kind, just, oh my gosh, a very, very special little boy. And Josiah came into our life almost 11 years ago. When my husband and I found out we were pregnant. Josiah is number 2, and I have an older son, and Josiah is our middle child. And when Josiah came on the scene, I was about maybe 8 months pregnant, and we went in to get the genetics whole panel thing done, and found out like some really serious news that Josiah has some irregularities, some abnormalities, and there are some things that we needed to seriously discuss as a family. Now, when my husband and I heard that, we were at St. Jude, and they brought us all the way up to the top level genetics person, and said he had the chromosome X. And when you're going through the panel, blood work and all that, and you're in your 2nd and 3rd trimester, you're thinking, yeah, I'll do what is necessary and everything's going to be great. And so you're, hoping and being, positive and optimistic. And when this came to us, my husband and I were in the doctor's office, and I was just in tears. And, you hit that moment of going, this is really happening. Oh my gosh, like, it's so surreal, like, okay, what do we do? What do we do? And you're trying to stay calm, and you're trying to react in a rational way, but I couldn't do that. I was just so emotional, and I was crying, and my husband looked at me, and God bless his heart. I just love him because he's such an honoring man, a noble man, a sweet man. He was just like, honey, grab your stuff, we're gonna go. And he was really, really upset. And he first wasn't that instantly bothered by what they were telling us. But as we sat there, they were going through, their explanation and their results. And then they're opening these books of saying, he may have cleft palate. He may have, no arms, no legs. He may have, just the unknown, they can't, predict, and they're just trying to prepare you for what might be your little boy. And so they're flipping and flipping through the pages, and Kenny was just like, he slammed the book down, and he was like, no, we're going. No, thank you. No, thank you. Because what they were trying to tell us was that you may need to abort your baby. They were telling us you may need to have an alternative option here. And they wanted to do the amniocentesis, which is putting the needle inside of you, or the little doohickey, whatever, the little rod, the little, the little piece that goes inside that starts to see what's going more intimately around your womb. And I knew a little bit about that, and I was like, well, no, I don't want anything foreign coming to Josiah, or my process of, going through a natural birthing. That was my desire. And so I said no, because there could be complications and something could happen. And Kenny was like, no, I'm sorry. No, thank you. We are praying people, and we're going to figure it out. Whatever we're supposed to have, we are going to get through this as a family. And so I just love my husband's heart for sharing that to them in the best way he could. He tried to collect himself, but we were very distraught, very just like beyond words for that situation. But in that moment, I believe God birthed something inside of my husband and me. And that was to press into prayer. And my heart, what would you say? My heartfelt extension to you, mother to mother, friend to friend, if you have a special needs child, where 20, 30 years ago, we didn't have a lot of special needs kids, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, year after year after year, you hear more and more cases of autistic kids, special needs kids, Down syndrome kids, all kinds of an array, a plethora of kids with diagnoses and spectrum, high or low, or, high functioning, low functioning, all this stuff. Thank goodness Josiah is on the low scale. He had, they couldn't even diagnose him. They just said he has general developmental delays, global general developmental delays. And we were so thankful, and we knew by the grace of God that he was giving us a moment to press in and stand for what we believe in his supernatural, miraculous healing. And that's what we did. We were just going through discipleship. I didn't grow up in a Christian home, and I didn't grow up with a faith or a religion. And I quickly knew that I wasn't going to get into this place of trying to be, religious. I wanted to ask God, and I wanted to pray and contend for our little baby, our little boy, our little Josiah. I wanted to stand with my husband and wrap ourselves in prayer and learn how to press in and pray for our healing over our family, over our marriage, over Josiah. And I have a picture of him when he was just a little guy. And this is Josiah. And he's just sweet as can be. And this is him later on. I don't know. Here we go. Yeah. That's Josiah Starr. And gosh, I will tell you, by the power of prayer, we were able to get through it as a family. And I want to extend just our experiences, what we've learned, and how hard it is to have, just different things that are coming at you just with a brand new baby, and just the whole dynamics to your family. But what really helped us is this book. Absolutely amazing. The Power of a Praying Wife. There's one for the power of a praying husband, and there's also multiple ones that talk about how to pray for your child, how to pray for your adult child. But this book really is the piece that helped my husband and I get through so much. And there's another one, this one is from Stormy or Martizan, and you can find it on different places, but through the Christian bookstore or online through, I believe, Amazon and other places. And this one is called 365 Days of Prayer for Couples. And this one is super beneficial, super effective. And I'm sorry, let me see who it's from. Oh, it was from Minnesota. I used to live in Minnesota. Let's see. Yeah, I think this one we got on Amazon too. So it just gives you little daily devotions to help you through moment by moment. God is with you. And another one's called In the Fight. Another one's called, let's see, You Are Perfect. Another one is called Prone to Wonder. Another one is called With Joy. Another one's called Surrendered Mind. But I just want to let you know that these books and devotional helped my husband and I so much. And we're not receiving any perks or anything for, referring these books out to you. They're strictly just something of great help to us. And they benefit our family so much. And they were just helping us through, day by day, hard situations of what to do with the situation we were in. And I can tell you honestly, wow, it had shifted our whole family, Josiah, Noah, and just started our journey into praying for Josiah, standing with him, praying through every doctor's appointment, every outcome that says this or that, every label that they were trying to put on us, every just whatever we were going through, we were able to go through it together with the Lord. And I just want to let you know that if you're single or you're, in a situation that you're separated and you have a special needs child, You have everything you need. You have everything you need. You have God. And I'm so blessed that I had another option than just what the doctor was saying and just what the world was saying and just what people will say. We had to separate from a few things and go into this space and this place with God in the center of our little Josiah. And we had to wrap our arms around each other and say, you know, we will get through this. Whatever hand we are dealt, whatever situation God is giving us, it's for something special. If we can get through the hard times, if we can get through the challenges, if we can get through whatever it is. And I had to separate from friends for a little bit because it's hard when you're a mom and friends are coming around and they don't mean anything, and mothers come around and they don't mean anything. It's just sometimes we're just programmed. I know with my first child, how's your son doing? How's your daughter doing? What are they doing? What's new? Oh my gosh, how are they growing? And what are they maturing into doing? Like they're walking, they're talking, they're saying these words and all these amazing things that I totally will celebrate with you. And I believe it's so important to do that. But with a situation like Josiah and a moment that we had with Josiah, I did not want to come and compare and talk about all these things because I knew Josiah was on his own little journey. We were on a totally different trajectory that God put us on. And I didn't want to, you know, just do the whole comparison thing and talk about, you know, all these things that, you know, I knew for Josiah it was special. It was different. And even for Kenny and I knew it was super special and different too because God wanted to help Kenny and I believe he gave us Josiah so that we would slow down, that we would step away from things that pulled us in different directions. Because Kenny and I love projects. We love to work. We just so enjoy to you know, put our hands to the soil. We just so enjoy getting involved, you know, with our projects or other people's projects, and that's who we are. But in this moment in time, God wanted us to separate ourselves and set ourselves apart and be in this incubation moment with God, with Holy Spirit, with Jesus, and to go deeper as a family and help him, Josiah, and then also allow the Lord to work in and through Kenny and my heart to help us to love deeper, to help us to understand Josiah more, to help us to be patient, to help us to press in and go into the deeper places in prayer and cry out. And even moments that, you know, you have oogies and slobber and all of that, and you're just a wreck and you're just a mess and you're in bed and you don't want to get out and you're just like, gosh, like, how am I going to get through this? And the word says when we are weak, God is strong. And I'm going to say to you, it's not a religious thing. It is a God thing. It's a real thing that God is waiting to help you. He's waiting to help your family. He's waiting to help your children, that we can't do this by ourselves. And Kenny and I learned that we needed so much more. And so I lift up your family. I lift up your kids right now in the name of Jesus. And I pray a special blessing over your beautiful, beautiful, precious family. And I pray, God, that you would come in such a big way. If they don't know what it looks like to pray, if they don't know how to even begin, that you would come in this sweet, still place, this quiet place, this place of where we get so broken down because we can't make it happen. We can't just do it and it's all going to come together over our little ones. You've entrusted us with our beautiful children, and we don't understand it all, but you do. And we're going to seek you every day, and we're going to ask you to come over our little ones, if it be Susie or Johnny or Billy or Joey. Help us, God. Like you gave us our beautiful children, and every child is a gift from you, God. But sometimes they don't come out the way we think. But we need to understand deeper. And so I pray over every family that you would give them revelational truth. I pray over every family that you would give them wisdom beyond Solomon. I pray that you would start to heal their hearts over the moms and the dads, and especially our little ones, our little kids. If they be an infant or a toddler, a young one, or into their adolescent years, Father, that you would give us our ample supply every day to say, I want to be of use to my child. I want to be of service to my child. I want to lay my life down for my child. And show me what it is that you want me to be, because that little one came to me because there's something beautiful that you are trying to get from you in through me to my little one, but I don't know how to do it. And the world and the medical system and the clinical people and the special needs places, they don't understand it all. But you're using me and my family for a reason. Help me to understand what that reason is for and how we can do it. And if I am struggling through this moment and I'm a single mom or a single dad and I don't have anybody else, God, would you encounter me and be my everything, be my best friend, be exactly what I need and my little one needs right now, because we just can't do it without you, because it is hard, it is challenging, it is that place that we are so broken down sometimes. And we just want another way. And so just like you healed Josiah, moment by moment, layer by layer, I speak the same over each child, God, that you would give my beautiful friends that are listening the remedies, the antidote, the supernatural wisdom to know how to change their diet into eating more clean, how to take out chemicals, how to just tweak this and turn this way and look through with different eyes and see from a different perspective, whatever it is that you want them to get in this moment. I pray, God, a very special crossing over, a very special turning the page and starting again, because we fail all the time, but we want to go again with you. And so I bless my beautiful friends listening that today is a new day, and I just speak that into your family. Today is a new day. Today is a miracle making day. Today is a new beginning over your life, over your family, over your children, and God will help you, especially right now with COVID, especially right now with the vaccinations, and they're trying to tell you this and tell you that. I believe that you have your own decision to make. Whatever it may be, it's going to be right for your family. But seek the Lord. Ask God. If you don't have a deep relationship with him yet, that's okay. Just say, close your eyes and say, God, help me to make the right decision for my family. What are we supposed to do? And he will tell you. I promise you, he will tell you. But before you make that huge decision to put anything else in our kids, especially the ones that have special needs, please seek the Lord. Ask God, because those things are going on right now. The chemicals and the medication and the antidote, or whatever they think is the solution that are going into our kids, they're having some serious negative effects. They're having adverse effects. They're having complications and problems. And our little ones, they need an advantage more than we need now, right now. And so I'm just earnestly asking you to seek God before you decide to do anything else, because there's no greater power than God. There's no greater solution than God. He is the greatest physician. He has all of the power, the authority to help your little one right now, or your child, or your adult child, over whatever situation they're going through. I know because it happened in our family. I know because I've seen the miracles over Josiah. Day after day, week after week, month after month. He's almost 11 years old, and God has healed him where he is talking and he's reading a little bit, and he's able to ride a bike. He's able to have eye-hand coordination like beyond regular kids. So I've seen it. God can do it with my little boy, our little son. And so I know he can do it with yours. Hang on, and stay tuned, because I want to share more about the discoveries that God gave us as a family. And he will do it in your family too, I promise. And so my prayers are in between the dialogue and conversation I have with you too. So God, I just give it back to you, and God, take the wheel. God, take over and help our families all over the world, all over the nations that have special needs kids, that you spoke to me this morning. You said, come and spend time with you and record and get this message out there. And there's more to come that we want to share, and just develop a whole channel for special needs family, and let you know that we are here with you, walking through every moment of every day, that together we will get through this. We may not have it all together by ourselves, but as a community, that love our kids and love each other and honor God, we can get through this, because it's a real thing. It's not just a God thing. It's a real relationship with God. And this is his way of getting in and through our life and communicating with us day by day and coaching us. And that's what he's done with my family. He's coached us. He's our life coach. He's our love coach. He's our everything coach. And he's coaching us through wholeness and healing and health and just having this beautiful, harmonious family. And we were a wreck. We were a mess. We had so much to go through, but it doesn't have to be this long, drawn out process. He can do it in an instant. He can do it any way he pleases, because he's God and he's real and he's amazing. And so I just bless you and your family, and that God will give you all that you need today. May you receive a double portion for all the sacrifices, for everything that you are trying to do the right way. May God just overtake you with his favor, his blessing, his love, that you can get through anything and everything with God. I promise you. We love you. We send our big aloha hugs from Hawaii and beyond, and now we're in Washington State, and we just think you are amazing. You can do this. We can do this together. Have a wonderful day. Be well.